yeah, I want to do a little lowdown on the Kizer Element 2s. I've skated them a good few months now, and I'd say on a whole I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10, and these are my reasons why. So as you probably know, they're an aluminium frame. It's a new thing on the block, so you've got, I believe, 3 different brands now, this one being the Kizer brand. And I'm just going to get some figures a moment on wheel sizes, because you can change the wheels as they're rockered. So you've got this one higher, this one lower. I'm rolling a 65mm, 57mm, so I believe that's an 8mm difference with the aluminium H-block removable. Whether Kizer are going to change that to a plastic one like other frames have done, or perhaps maybe bring out a different style in the future, who knows. But yeah, so I was going to get some facts a moment about the rock there. So the maximum wheel size you can have on these are 68 on the outside, 60 in the middle, and then again going down you have the 67, 59, 65, 57, which is what I'm rolling, 64, 56 and 62, 54. So that's what they recommend on the website. Not sure if you can get away with anything else on there, being, you know, an 8mm difference there. Maybe you can experiment and let me know. Comment down below if you have. But yeah, let's just go through the logistics of the frame, as it were. So Kizer, for some reason, have made the logo on the same side, I believe, of each frame. Whether that's a manufacturer thing, so they can just quickly zip them through at a low cost price, I'm not sure. But me, I'm quite pedantic with skates, you know, I have to have things matching. It's like a OCD, as it were. So yeah, so for me, having one Kizer on the outside and one Kizer on the inside just didn't work, so I had to flip the frame around, and it just means the bolts are the other way around. But hey, I can live with that. As I say, it's just me. I really am quite pedantic with these types of things. As you can possibly tell, I'm riding on the them skates, the dust them skates, which I can highly recommend. I think I'll do another review another day about them skates, because they deserve their own video, to be honest with you. And again, the Intuition liners, I won't get into Intuition liners today. You can look at many, you know, YouTubers and whatnot of the Intuition liners, and possibly in the future I'll do an Intuition liner review, because again, they warrant their own sort of video, as it were. So anyway, back to the Kizer frames. So yeah, what have I skated on them? So I've had them for probably like 2-3 months since Loco's had them in stock. I believe they've just got their second batch in stock, so if you want to go and grab a pair, I believe they're $94.99 at the moment. So head over to Loco Skates. It's a shout out to Loco. I'm not sponsored by them, just a shout out. And yeah, so let's go for what they're good with and what I've not found they're good with. So obviously, bowls and coping and rails, amazing. You don't even need wax. Honestly, I rocked up to the skate park and I was a bit skeptic, hearing like you don't need wax for the metal frames, like skateboarders don't need wax, and you know the classic skateboarders, you know, crying because we've waxed something. Well, I can tell you now, I was crying because someone waxed something. Honestly, you people on plastic frames out there, you're living in the 90s. Welcome to 2019. No, but seriously, I didn't need to wax anything. Didn't need to wax anything whatsoever on bowls, coping, and just rails, to be honest with you. They're the 3 main that I've found I don't need to wax. And just the back royale, backside, top soles, any sort of tricks, yeah, any trick really, no wax whatsoever, and I maintain the speed, as it were. And with the speed, I didn't know this when I bought the frame, but after looking into it, you actually do keep your speed, you maintain the same speed, simply because with aluminium or metal, it's stronger, so it keeps, I don't know the science behind it, but it doesn't sort of warp under your feet. Not that you see plastic warp, but you can imagine the strain of skating, you know, it's gonna take away that energy transfer somewhere. It's got to go somewhere. So yeah, you know, everything comes into factor, bearings, wheels, boots, whatever. But with these frames, I have noticed it maintains my speed. I just have to pump once and I'm just rolling round, you know, and then I grind and I jump back in, and yeah, so that's something I didn't even think about, which I'm actually enjoying on these frames. Did I find it hard to get used to these frames? Yeah, I found it downright hard, but at the price they were, I wasn't giving up. So yeah, you know, there was at some points I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could do it, simply because it's a flat setup, and it's a really good flat setup, to be honest. But I'm an anti-rocker guy. I can't skate flat. I've dipped in and out of flat setups all over, but I think this is a keeper. I've tried the Wish frames and they're amazing. I'm no disrespect to the Wish frames, but I'm a UK 7 and the Wish frames come out here. I just wish they made a smaller version. That's all I wish. I am full of puns, by the way, cheesy puns. Definitely under pressure like this. So yeah, what was I? Energy transfer. You know, I never knew that was a thing, but that definitely is a thing. You know, you're going in a bowl, you're rolling around and you're keeping your speed up. I didn't have that with plastic frames. So yeah, that's something to note. Things I'm finding harder then, I would say ledges, angle iron. I do like to skate angle iron, I must admit. I love ledges, and obviously concrete is a no-no. Well, I find it a no-no. Whether other people have a success with concrete, I'm not sure, but for myself, concrete's just out of the question. Yeah, maybe lots and lots of wax and a sole, or a sunny day, or a mackie, or a sole-based trick, then maybe, but I haven't got that far with these yet. I've just been to the local park with some angle iron ledges, and I am finding it a bit difficult. I'd say probably 80% of it's up here, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to stick whatever, but yeah, I reckon that's to work on. And I'd like to know down below in your comments, if you've skated these, how you're finding them on angle iron and that, because I find them, with angle iron particularly, I just stick even on a sole-based trick, so I have to wax the hell out of it and then it's fine. So it's like the bipolar opposite of bowl skating, of plastic frames. You know, plastic frames, you could probably get away with not waxing so much on angle iron, but you'd have to wax the hell out of a coping. So it has its pros and cons. One thing I would say is, if they made these as a flat setup in plastic, I think I'd be really happy, because yes, I'm enjoying the aluminium, but in long term, am I going to skate aluminium? I'm not too sure. It's something I'm just dipping in at the moment, and admittedly I'm enjoying it and it has its moments, but you know, as a flat setup in a hole, I think Kizer, for myself, have hit this design on the head, because I've skated, as I said, the Wish frames, I've skated the Megas, I've skated the Bigs, the Kizers, all since power blading came out. I've skated any sort of flat setup they bring out, and on a hole with this H block here, for myself, they've hit it on the head with this this rocker system, and the width of the frame for my size boot, just perfect. So yeah, so if they did something similar to this in a plastic version for a flat setup, I'll be all over it. I don't know what else there is to cover really. They're just, you know, aluminium frames are in this year, you know, everyone's jumping on it, so I've had to jump on it. No, not that, no, I was intrigued. I was definitely intrigued to see, you know, what is the big fuss about aluminium? Why is Joe Axon, you know, he's on, I believe you pronounce it Solar, he's like killing it at the moment, and you know, yeah, he's amazing, but why is he chosen to skate metal frames? Yeah, so this is what the road, the process I've gone down to find out. So I reckon what I'll do is, it's a nice sunny day outside and there's a bowl not too far away, and I'll just try and get some clips, some clips and tricks with you guys, just so maybe you can get a feel of it, and then you know, maybe you want to buy a pair. If you've got any questions whatsoever about them, I'll be open as honest as I can. This is all my personal experience, you know, I'm not like a pro rollerblader, I'm not trying to sell you Kizer, I'm not trying to sell you anything from a specific sort. This is just my own personal experience as the customer, you know, so as a customer I just want to give my honest review. So yeah, if you think I've missed anything out, please comment. I can write to you, get back to you, and we shall go from there. So meet you at the skate park, y'all. Hold up. I am on the way to the skate park, but it's so hot and I'm riding my bike. I've not ridden my bike for like a year, and it's only like 4 miles away, and I'm dead already and have to ride my bike. Let's stop a little bit, have some treats, then get back on the road to the skate park. I'm really hoping it's not going to work though, that the skate park is empty, but being Easter Sunday, I can't see it happening. I reckon there's going to be loads of kids there. There's a council estate in England, so you know, probably about 10-year-olds doing all sorts. I don't know, I don't judge, they do what they want to do. Yo kids, yo, enjoy your life. But seriously, I just want it to be empty so I can have a little go on these skates. Let's see how it is, I'm nearly there now. Wow, I don't know what force is on my side today. It's Easter Sunday, it's really hot, maybe everyone's down the beach. I've never seen this park empty, definitely on a weekend. I've got this whole park to myself. I hope that lasts. Because I just need to rest half an hour before I do the stretches and get my running boots on. Let's hop to it. Tell you what, if I lived in that house up there, then I'll be skating here pretty much any free time I get. Can you imagine living over there and then having this on your doorstep? I don't think people realise how lucky they are in this world. I mean, I've had to cycle 3.5 miles and nearly dying up a hill to get here. And there's some person who lives over there who can just strap a pair of skates on and enjoy this. There we go, just pondering. Anyway, got my skates on now. Let's do this. Okay, that one really hurt. I'm knackered just from riding my bike. Oh, I think I'll take a car next time. Oh, that really hurt my wrist. Oh, I won't give up though. Let me tell you something. It's not normally this hot on Easter. Bloody hell. Oh God. One of the key things to these frames that everyone goes on about is the sound. So I'm going to try and do a battle royale topsoul, 2 variety tricks, so you can get the idea of the sound, because honestly it takes me back to the 90s. Bear in mind, I've not waxed one part, I've not waxed anything whatsoever. You know, it's what I was saying earlier, it's just phenomenal, the speed and stuff, you know. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Bowl is huge, and I've not skated anything massive, well, God knows when. To give you an idea, I'm going to go in the middle and you can see how much taller it is from here. See, what I want to try is come in, grind your top, and come back out. Oh, woo! Oh my God! So there we have it. That's my little lowdown with my showdown on the Kizer Element 2s. Like I said, I'm probably going to do some more reviews on my Intuition liners and my LEM skate, and I've got many other skate parts I could review. Anyway, leave a comment what you like and what you don't like, and maybe I'll keep up. See ya, bye.